decent job defensively in the zone, but we couldn't make baskets. In the second half, we started to make more baskets, but then they started to break us down and wear us down inside. In the zone, we spent so much time paying attention, just leaning maybe on a big. Sometimes it was the size, it didn't matter if we were there or not. But then other times we were so concerned about their size, we gave wide open layups to some of the other guys. So we just got to find a way, being shorthanded to try to generate more productivity. I think we put a lot of pressure on Andrew and Nigel. Nigel didn't practice. He was going up yesterday. It was tough for him to go out there and get a lot done. But we put a lot of pressure on those guards to score a lot of points. We need to be able to somehow generate points in another.
And is he suffering from a flu-like something, or is it
seemed like that? Yeah, just yesterday he didn't practice. He didn't dress for practice. He just that look, that look where you really sick. They even talked about maybe giving him an IV before the game. Get something in the system. That's what we have.
Donovan, what's going on?
Donovan had hurt his toe, turf toe. He was out. Hurt it yesterday and couldn't finish very well at practice. Well, hopefully we'll be better, but Pat Jenkins looked at it. Donovan was having a tough time experiencing a lot of discomfort. He just couldn't go.
With the personnel that you had tonight, how much better can you reasonably expect them to play?
As coaches, you always feel like you can do better. I thought, Jules Derricks played as many minutes as he's played, and for the Huskies, I thought he fought. Dan Kingma came in and hustled and did a nice job. We just ran out of bodies.
Before the season, if I had told you that you put out a lineup out there with, with some of the lineups that you had out there, would you just believe that, or would you have thought, okay, things must be in really dire straits?
I'd want to know what happened. What happened. And it's not necessarily the guys that are out there, it's more who's not out there. You tell me certain guys on the floor, I wouldn't say, well, why are they on the floor? I would say, wait, what happened to this guy? Why wasn't this guy? I'd probably be more concerned, what happened there? Where are those other guys?
Lorenzo, fans are really frustrated. We deal with them all the time. They're just real frustrated, and I'm sure you are too. Any message for the fans that are still coming to the game, still watching them on TV?
I thought it was awesome. I looked, so we won 2 conference games at home. That's never happened since we were here. And the fans that came out tonight, it was an early game. I know there was traffic, and they still came out, and they were behind us. I mean, they just don't know how much we appreciate that. You say the fans are frustrated. I'm frustrated. Sometimes the fans may think it's okay with the coaches. No, we're all frustrated. There's no doubt about it. But there's not a whole lot we can do right now except continue to try to find a way to go out and work. We just don't have a whole lot of margin for error right now.
And just the idea of the points in the paint for the opposing team, is that something that you're just going to have to live with now? And just sort of maybe, all right, that's going to happen, and we just got to do something else.
It wasn't as bad in the first half. The second half where our zone broke down too much and we were undersized. We've had small lineups with teams that were very successful, NCAA tournament teams, and we would give up points in the paint, but we could generate offense. We could compensate giving up those points because we could score ourselves. And right now, It's just scoring the ball right now is challenging for us. So it's hard to offset that size disadvantage.
Any hope that Donovan or Sean might be able to play Saturday, or are they both still pretty doubtful?
I would say Donovan has more of a chance to play than Sean. Sean started to feel a little better today, so give him 2 days maybe, but I'd hate for him to be 80% and risking not being able to play in fact no turn. So, but I think Donovan is probably further along in terms of maybe playing Saturday. We'll see.
And then just early in the second half, when you cut it to 5, the things that you guys did right at that point, and then what happened after that?
Well, one, we made shots. You know, obviously we got stops. We were playing with some energy. And, they were shooting a lot of perimeter shots, and we were getting it, and we were finishing. I think we had cut it down to that, but then it was an 8-point deficit, and we missed an open 3, and we cut it to 5 again. We just couldn't consistently put the ball in the basket, even when we made our runs. We fight. One time we made a run and we missed the box out. Crucial, missed box out, and they scored.
And just the game that Andrews had, I mean, you know, like if he doesn't give you that, it seems like you guys are really in a hole.
Well, most teams, I'd say a lot of teams, they have somebody that brings it, scores for them. If they didn't bring it, you know, but I guess what you're implying is that how much would we score at all, you know? But Andrew's been nails. He's been nails. And even in the first half, he was 1 for 7, I believe. He was 0 for 3. And he knew that he's been in that position before, and he's had big second halves. So he came back and played. He's competed.
You're short-handed, short turnaround. You practice tomorrow. Did you give the guys a day off? What do you do?
It won't be a day off because we have to prepare for Utah. But physically, it'll be a day off. Mentally, it won't. But you got Nigel sick and played 37 minutes, 35 minutes for Mike, 30-plus minutes for others. So guys have to rest, especially with a lack of depth.
Dave, just the prospects of being so short-handed and playing a top 13 ranked team, I mean, is it just me, or how do you sort of go into that game?
We're going to sit together as a staff in the morning, and we're going to talk about how we're going to approach it, and go out there with the same attitude. That let's worry about ourselves. Worry about ourselves and play the right way. And then let's see what happens.